trust this Prime Minister to stand up and answer questions, Mr. Speaker. In fact, after a year of being Prime Minister, promising to build at unprecedented speeds, he was asked last week if he even supports ever building a pipeline to the Pacific, and his response was, so all of that lines up to it's more likely than not, which means more probable than possible, but none of that is to say certain, still a lot of work to be done. End quote. Mr. Speaker, it's like a riddle from Dr. Seuss. So how much will be the cost of green eggs and ham next year?
The Honourable Minister of Energy.
Mr. Speaker, if the Leader of the Opposition would take some time away from his social media clips and look at what's happening, we're building a new pipeline from Taylor to Gordondale. We're building a new pipeline in...
Let's start that from the top. There was too much confusion.
Mr. Speaker, if the Leader of the Opposition would spend less time on his social media clips, he would see we're building a pipeline from Taylor to Gordondale. He would see we're building a pipeline in British Columbia. And he might see that the Premier of Alberta just said again, she's never been more optimistic about the opportunities in Alberta than today. Maybe he should read the newspapers, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Last week, the Prime Minister said he's not even sure he ever wants to see a new pipeline to the Pacific. And now he's insisting on an industrial carbon tax that will not only raise housing and food costs by raising the price of everything that goes into making them, but will also make it impossible for energy companies to produce enough oil to put in a future pipeline. Mr. Speaker, Canadians want a pipeline without a carbon tax. Why does he insist on giving them a carbon tax without a pipeline?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let me quote again from what the Premier of Alberta said last Thursday. She has never been as optimistic as she is now about the future of Alberta, working with this federal government. Maybe they should try working with this federal government for a minute. Thank you.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
They've doubled the deficit, driving up inflation. And now they've increased gas prices with increased taxes at the pumps and a weaker dollar than ever. And to top it all off, this Prime Minister, we've been saying he's just another Liberal, but at least Justin Trudeau was able to stand up on his feet and answer questions. Right. So will he stand in his place today and answer, will he get rid of his industrial carbon tax so we can build a pipeline and get rid of the gas taxes so Canadians can afford to fill their tanks and fill their grocery carts?